First of all, I'd like to start by saying that, in reminding everybody that last summer, 11,581 signatures were gathered by citizens to put on the ballot the issue of lowering building heights from 60 feet to 45 feet and 40 feet in the historic district. And part of that ballot process is that the election code and the city attorney ask us to write an argument about what would happen, what would be the effects of lowering building heights from 60 feet. And we believe that that doing that will protect Santa Barbara's character, small town charm. We believe that high-rise buildings are not compatible with the historic district, and we recognize that the 4,000 affordable units that are in Santa Barbara right now are all in buildings that are less than 40 feet. So the 60-foot height limit reducing the 60-foot height limit would have no impact on affordable housing. Now, our opponents have put this lawsuit, or they tried to file a lawsuit, what I consider to be a meritless lawsuit, to use the money that our supporters have given to us and to exhaust our time and our effort. But appropriately, Judge Anderle has rejected their petition and to not let us use the word high-rise. So what this means is that the voters elect their politicians, hopefully to do the will of the people, and the voters pay taxes to support a planning department that hopefully will do the will of the people. But in the end, it is the voters who retain the right to decide what our city will become. In November 3rd, a yes vote on Measure B will assure that our city's charm and character will be protected and will not be changed and smothered by high-rise development.
I'm Connie Hannah from the League of Women Voters, and we are very pleased with this decision. We worked hard to collect the signatures on the petition, and that was a grassroots effort that I think will be very important on the fall ballot. 11,581 people signed petitions asking to have the height limit lowered in the city of Santa Barbara, and so we are anxious to give them a right to go to the ballot and vote on that issue. It was fascinating collecting the signatures all over town at grocery stores, because everybody on the South Coast believes they live in the city of Santa Barbara, and they all wanted to sign this petition, and we had to keep telling them, if you live outside the city boundaries, you're not allowed to sign this. And they all were so supportive because they think Santa Barbara is their city, and of course it is. It's the major metropolis on the South Coast. And even tourists would come to us and ask to sign the petition simply because they like Santa Barbara the way it is, and they had to be told they couldn't sign. That's why 85% of our signatures were judged to be correct and not thrown out when the county looked at our signatures. That's an unusually high ratio of right signatures, and we were very pleased about that as well.
The opponents to Measure B, the measure that will lower building heights, are going around acting as if Measure B is adopted all these buildings that we do cherish that are over 40 or 45 feet are going to fall down. It's a little bit ridiculous, since the ones they talk about have been rebuilt for seismic safety purposes, and they must have hired a bunch of not very good structural engineers if they do fall down. And if they're, obviously someday there will be an earthquake that will cause damage, but the ordinance provides that the building has to lose more than 75% of its market value before a building permit can be denied to reconstruct it. Also, towers don't count. Anything without usable floor space in it does not count. So those can be rebuilt just straight out. So it really is an argument that doesn't fly. Measure B really will help protect the Santa Barbara we all love. We don't want this community to turn into something that is not what we want. We love the openness. We love being able to see the views, both the mountains and the ocean. Downtown Santa Barbara, you drive along State Street, most of the buildings are 1 or 2 stories. And this is what helps give us a small town feel, and that's what people love about Santa Barbara.